So I want to talk a little bit about showcasing families' involvement. We have another self-assessment tool to see how much you are involving EL families in education in their school. And I have, a little bit about the continuum of scaffolded advocacy for EL families in terms of how much advocating you need to do for families and what types of advocacy. I'm going to go through some of these kind of quickly. And some different ways to advocate for EL families. I know Colorín Colorado has a lot of great information on their website, and TESOL offers information as well on, some ways to advocate to bring families in. When I was teaching for George Mason universities, I was working with some in-service teachers who said, we have EL families coming in to volunteer in schools, but the teachers are just using them to cut and staple and glue things. Well, how can we use them? How can we really showcase the rich resources they bring? So these are things to consider. If your parents are volunteering, how can you really, draw upon their strengths, their linguistic strengths and cultural strengths to show them, show off their talents, really. Another facet of advocacy for EL families is to think about their health concerns and their health needs. We know that, if kids are coming to school unhealthy, without a good breakfast, without proper nutrition or medical care, they're worried about other things, right? We think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. These students, they're worried about survival. They're not, so much about using evidence to support text, right? To support Common Core kinds of things. So consider, are their healthcare needs being met, and who can you collaborate with to make sure that's happening? In Fairfax County schools, where I used to teach, we have several intake centers when kids come into the county to the school district, and we were also able to set up medical centers right there, so they could. It was actually a horrible day for the kids. They could be assessed in English, they could have their transcripts analyzed, and they could get vaccinations. So they could do it. So all in one place, but they would be all set for school, and it would save a week of time for parents to go and get these things done in different locations.